Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the weekly daily GizWiz is provided by the new Winamp for Android, featuring wireless sync and one-click iTunes import. Now with free daily music downloads and full-length CD listening parties. Download it for free at winamp.com/Android. Video bandwidth for the weekly daily GizWiz is provided by CacheFly at CacheFly.com. It's time for the weekly daily GizWiz with Matt's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1318, recorded June 12th, 2011. The weekly daily GizWiz is brought to you by Netflix. Watch thousands of TV episodes and movies streamed to your PC or Mac or TV instantly. Plus, get DVDs by mail in about one business day. For your free 30-day trial, go to netflix.com/twit.
And now, get ready for Dick.
Stand back, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your hands and feet inside the car at all times, and whatever you do, wear your crash helmet because it's time for the weekly daily GizWiz.
Here's a story about a GizWiz theme song with the shows go from 5 days down to 1. For brand new weeks for Gadget Warehouse Friday, they all had to go. Does the GizWiz need a brand new lousy theme song?
Yes!
GizWiz Spork, a crazy mixed up spoon and fork.
Yes!
Let's have Dick and Leo maybe sing a new one. No!
Oh!
So the weekly daily GizWiz theme was born. Weekly daily GizWiz. A weekly GizWiz. A lousy theme for the weekly daily GizWiz.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're eating dinner, please turn down your radio. Hello, Dick DeBartolo.
Leo, how you doing, pal?
I am very well. We're recording on a Sunday instead of a Saturday, and kind of late, too. It's 7:39 East Coast time.
That's okay. I'm a late night person.
Yeah, you're up
I
late.
still have yet to go over to ABC to do my Father's Day spot.
Oh, that's right. You're going to do your Father's Day thing on World News Now. When do you need to get out of here?
Oh, I don't have to be in the studio till 10:15 p.m. So we're golden.
They air this show is after midnight, right?
Yes, it's the live network news, but they record guest spots
Because they can't get somebody to show up at 2:30
around 11:30 at night.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got a couple hours. We'll get you out of here quick.
I'm golden. I'm golden.
Golden. Dick very kindly allowed me to move the show to right after TWiT because I've been at something called Foo Camp, which is a lot of fun. Yeah. Friends of O'Reilly. Tim O'Reilly, who's a publisher, does all those.
Oh, God, they must publish. I must get 3 press releases a day of something they've just published.
Huge. And they do conferences. They do the Web 2.0 conference, and then many, many others. And but Foo Camp is not it's kind of fun. They call it an unconference. You can't buy a ticket to Foo Camp, even though I think they could sell it for a lot of money because they're getting about 250 of the really, I don't know why I was invited, but the really smartest people in the industry together at the O'Reilly campus. Many of us, I should say, camp. I brought a tent, set up the tent. I should do that as my
what are you kidding?
Turn the table turkey. I have a Coleman tent. Yeah, you set up the tent.
Oh, God. I was asking you about the guest accommodations to Lisa at the new place. I can see it now.
Well, we've got lots of room in the basement.
Yeah. Oh, it's indoors. I can live with that.
Yeah, it'll be indoors. The plumbing's outdoors, but you can... You'll be right near the emergency exit. Don't worry. If fire breaks out, you can run.
Okay, good. Just show me where the on switch is for the conveyor belt so I can get up there fast.
I wouldn't wear slippery socks. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
That's just all I'm saying. Yeah, the conveyor belt, I rode it the other day. It was actually kind of fun. It goes up, it goes down. You've not seen this, though.
No, I've not seen the building in person. You showed me the outside when I was out there, and you said, you see that building? We're considering renting that building.
Wow, we were already thinking of that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool. In fact, it's very close now. Roger's in there painting the floor. It's kind of silly, but we're speckling it. He's actually taking a paintbrush and going like this.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try and redo my accommodations. I'm going out to the Comic-Con to do 3 panels.
Oh, you are? Wait a minute. That's in San Diego. Are you?
Yeah. I fly out July 20th, and I think the con starts on, looking over there, the con starts on the 21st.
Oh, that's really cool. So come up here when you're out there, and we can do a live GizWiz that Saturday.
I ain't painting the floor.
It'll be done by then.
Oh, okay, okay.
I have some pictures you can hang. That's that. But other than that, it'll be done.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it'd be really fun to have you. And Comic-Con, what are you going to talk about? Mad Magazine?
Yeah, I'm doing the first thing Thursday morning when the show opens. I have an hour. The guy said, "We're doing Spotlight on Dick DeBartolo." I said, "Well, what is that?" And he said, "You talk for an hour about yourself." I said, okay. And then Thursday afternoon, I'm doing, there's a Mad fan panel. So I'm part of that. And then Friday morning, some of the Mad editor and maybe people from the Cartoon Network who do the Mad cartoon show are going to be there. And I'm part of that panel. So,
that's really cool. Even though you don't have anything to do with the cartoon show, or do you?
No, they can, unlike Mad TV, which had nothing to do with Mad, the Cartoon Network can take any premises they want from Mad and run with them. Yeah, so it's good. Yeah.
Do they do Spy
If anybody is out in San Francisco and wants to email me about doing a meetup, maybe that Thursday night.
San Diego.
In San Diego, yes, exactly.
You could meet up with him in San Francisco, but he'll be in San Diego. Yeah, just so you know. He likes to keep his fans at arm's length. It's
exactly.
In this
I'm
case.
so unapproachable.
Yes, you are so unapproachable. Well, that's great because we should be by then, late July. If we're not in the studio, really there'll be nothing of me left to talk.
Okay.
So,
well, Eileen said that Tom and Sarah's going to be down.
They are. We're doing Comic-Con down there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll probably do something with them on Friday when they're down there. Yeah.
Good. Well, good. Come up and we'll, either the studio will be done or I'll be dead, but one or the other. But come up. You can come to the funeral.
Either one. It's worth coming up for.
Absolutely. Celebrate either way.
No celebration. No. I just want to be there for the reading of the will.
I'll give you a brick. I've been reading through the brick inscriptions, and it's actually very touching and moving. A number of companies have bought bricks with their logo on them. So it's a fundraiser for the TWiT Cottage. We're selling either regular size, I guess it's 8x4 bricks that you have 2 lines of text you could put on there, and then you could get it if that's $128, and then if you want the bigger 8x8, that's $512, and then you can also for a little more get your logo on there, which is kind of cool. And a number of companies have done this. And then what's really neat, I'm reading the inscriptions for the people who do in honor of my dad or memory of my dad and things like that.
Nice.
It's really touching. I mean, I have to say this wall is good. It's going to be right behind in the foyer in the reception area. It's going to, I tweeted this. I think if I'm ever having a bad day, I'm just going to go there and just read the beautiful things people are saying. And it's just very inspiring. I just so thank you, everybody.
That's great.
Still some bricks left. Our goal was kind of to sell 1,000. I think we're getting close to that, but we could sell more. Hint, hint. I think there's room for maybe 2,000, which would be kind of fun. We'll probably continue to do this for a month or two more. But before we open the studio, we have to build the wall. We can't just wait until so we'll be doing that. And there are international sales, but you have to call the phone number. I'm sorry to say. And I don't know what they do with the replicas for international because they would have to ship a fairly heavy brick. You can buy a replica for your own desk, and I don't know if they ship those overseas or not, internationally or not, but you can check. Bricks.twit.tv for all the information. And yes, if you're outside the U.S., use the toll-free number. You can use Skype out to do it. It's an 855 number. It's toll-free. But we're very grateful to everybody who's bought a brick, and I thank you. And I'm telling you, I'll read. You know what I'll do is I'll read some of these inscriptions at some point, so you can see.
Oh yeah,
the kinds
for your
of
letter of the day.
I'll get them ready.
Yeah.
Let's start with our first gadget. Is there a theme today of some kind?
Let's see. A theme. I have a thing. A hard drive. I got a thing. And
It's the 3 things.
Gadgets.
Gadgets. We'll start with thing 1.
Thing 1. things you might like to know about. Thing one, okay, IOSafe. Remember IOSafe? I talked about IOSafe.
IOSafe. No.
IOSafe, I think I did it a year ago, January. I did. And that is a hard drive that is pretty indestructible. I went to a demo out in Vegas, and they took pictures of everybody, all of the press who were there, loaded it onto the hard drive, put the hard drive in a baker's oven. The thermostat was up to like 1,500 degrees. Then they threw it in a swimming pool. Then they hit it with some sledgehammers, and then the fire hose.
Oh my God.
And then they plugged it back in, and they showed us our photos, which is great because you would think if it was just regular pictures, how do we know that those pictures aren't on the hard drive itself? But it was us. So it was very clever. Well, so now they just announced, actually at CES 2011, they said, Dick, come with us. We're going to go to a firing range, and you can shoot bullets at our new portable IOSafe. And I said, oh, leaving the floor is too hard. Send me video. So they sent me video of their new IOSafe. It's called the Rugged Portable. I mean, it's like a block of aluminum. And indeed, they took a bunch of reporters down there. They shot bullets. They have on their website, they have pictures of this thing just riddled with bullet holes or bullet impressions, and it keeps on running. They really are amazing. And the new one...
Can I just ask you a question?
Yes.
Does this come up a lot? People are shooting at your safe, at your hard drive, rather?
Those people are shooting at me. I use this as a shield.
I was going to say, you live an exciting life.
I have 10 of them Velcroed together.
I mean, really?
It's probably not
shooting at them, huh?
But this is in case there's a flood, in case there's a fire.
Yeah, that makes sense, especially with all the tornadoes lately, things like that.
Yeah, exactly. This will survive. So the newest version, it was on. You could pre-order them, but they're shipping now. It's USB 3.0, so that's good.
Oh, that's good.
Obviously, it works with 2.0. Oh, you can get a FireWire version, and it starts suggested retail 250 gigabytes is $149. So if you need a totally indestructible, rugged portable,
they say it's like an aircraft black box.
Yeah, they are pretty amazing.
And then there's a data recovery service too. So
which is free. Yeah.
So you're buying that ahead of time in a way.
You are, and also it's saying if you wreck it on purpose and can wreck it, they'll still replace it. So that's a pretty nifty.
Don't tempt me, Dick. Do not tempt me.
Do you want me to? Should I have them send you one? And
no. Actually, we could. We could. We could put it if they want. They send us one. We'll put it in the brick wall. I actually, there was a whole art kind of an art project where this guy, we interviewed him. This guy was putting USB keys, embedding them in the mortar of brick walls with the USB out, so you could take your laptop and stick it on there.
How funny.
And people were putting stuff on or taking it off, just kind of like a drop, just kind of like a drop.
What a funny thing.
Yeah, isn't that kind of an interesting idea?
Yeah.
I was thinking we maybe could do that with our brick wall.
Oh, that is a funny idea.
Yeah, you think we should do that? I mean, it could be kind of fun. It could be kind of interesting.
Well, it certainly would be interactive.
Yeah, I like it.
And also, IOSafe is doing solid state drives too.
I saw that. That I like.
Yeah.
Although a solid state drive, I don't know if as an external drive if that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but they're going to be wildly. Those cases are titanium.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Same material.
I mean, plastic is good enough for the stuff I write.
Many of the things you write, actually, you want to be destroyed.
Yes, I would prefer it.
You wish they had been destroyed before they were published. Enough.
No, my readers wish that.
Yes. Item 2 on our weekly, daily GizWiz.
Well,
Actually, by the way, I'm downloading Brent Bai of Ocean Media, the guy who's doing all of our lighting and cameras and stuff, has made a Google 3D doc of the new studio, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm downloading it right now. He just sent it to me. It's really cool.
Item 2 is our video of the week.
Video of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Dick DeBartolo.
Hey, Dick DeBartolo, the GizWiz and Mad's maddest writer. Everybody likes the Swiss Army knife.
Who doesn't?
You know what? I think it might be a copyrighted thing. Everybody loves the Swedish Army knife. And, you know, I don't think Sweden has an army. Everybody likes the Swedish non-military device. Okay, now we can't get sued. So here's one right here. This is the switch. So we have all those little devices. But suppose you don't want to carry every one of those devices every time you go out. What would you say if I told you in this box I had a large, medium, and small version of the switch? You just might scoff. Okay, well, this is it. This is really pretty clever. Okay, so you can build a small version, a medium version, or the full version that will hold every device you saw on the box front. So what you do is you pick the one you want, then you, oh, by the way, these are the end caps for when you're done building your device. And these are the little fasteners that go through the axis of each device. Then you go into the box and you pick, oh, let's see, I'm going to need the little scissors, I'm going to need the magnifying glass, I want the pliers, and then you just build the one you want. So during the week, you could have a little switch to carry to the office, and on weekends, if you go on a camping trip, you could build a big switch. It's $79. It's available now, and it's from a company called Quirky. Not unlike a term applied to the GizWiz himself. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to start building one myself. And wait a minute. Where's the pizza cutter?
You know what's ironic?
What, you just bought one?
No, they had one at Food Camp. Somebody had one. We were having beer.
One of those guys?
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
I think it was Chris DeBona from Google. We were drinking beer and there we had, it was Anchor Steam, which is a San Francisco beer that is not Twist Off. Somebody brought, you know, a 6-pack of it while we're playing Werewolf, and we said, "Where's the bottle opener?" And the guy said, "Oh, I might have one on my Quirky."
Oh, how
and
funny.
he pulls it out, and indeed he did. But you're exactly right. You could put anything on there, so it was kind of a question as to which device he might have on there.
Yeah.
That is amazing. I just saw one. And it works great, by
right.
the way.
Yeah, and it just shows you techie people like it.
Not only do they like it, I mean, it's really solid. It feels really well made.
Yeah.
It's not too expensive.
Close.
So you get all the different parts, or do you have to buy the base?
You get the 3 frames, and you get the, let me just turn around again because the box itself, I think there are 18 different devices that can go inside. So you can
Do you
build,
get all 18?
What you want.
Or do you have to order them separately?
No, you get everything's in the box. You get
That's really
3
cool.
interchangeable axles, 18 interchangeable tool attachments.
So the idea isn't so much to sell you attachments, it's they give you everything, but it's to bring the attachments you need with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Do they have one, like if you're going to go on a flight, you have like a blunt rubber toothpick or something that you could just put in there for the TSA?
You know what? I don't think so, but it's a good idea. Wait a minute. You and I
TSA approved rubber knives
can make devices that will sell to people who buy the switch.
Oh.
My pizza cutter will be in there, and your rubber toothpick.
You do need a pizza cutter, and then I can have the TSA approved.
And we need a spork in there.
But there's no
Leo,
spork? What are they, nuts?
We're on our way to
fame and fortune. A million.
Oh, yeah, wait, let me just slide. Speaking of our way to fame and fortune, look behind me.
Whoa, what's that? Are those boxes of crap I see?
Yes. Leo,
how many have you sold?
130 boxes.
Dick! At
Leo,
this point, it's worth it for you to buy more crap.
My plan goes on and on. 88,000 about for the warehouse, and now I'm able to ship out about $8,000 worth of stuff. Leo, I cleared $2,500. Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Perfect. This is
That's
absolutely perfect.
amazing. So
But it's fun.
I'm really thrilled for you. That's great.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
might want to
So if
start
you wanna-
buying more crap so you can make more boxes.
And if you want a box of crap, just put box of crap and email me at dick@GizWiz.Biz.
Subject line.
This
box of
week's
crap.
Friday Daily GizWiz is something that was so far back in the warehouse, I haven't seen it in 14 years. So it's great fun.
It's about time you got rid of this stuff.
Yeah, it is. It's
All right.
fun to get rid of. And people are writing letters saying they love it. So it's a win-win, I lose big situation.
You lose, we win. So coming up in just a bit, I have that 3D model of our new TWiT studios. I'll show you a little bit of that. And Oliver Breidenbach is here from Boinx TV. I am going to, for my Turn the Table Turkey, I have some software that Oliver designed that I think you will find quite amazing. Yes, but first, gadget number 3.
Okay, this is a different solution to a problem we all have. You buy a power strip, and then you have all those transformer plugs, and it's hard to get them in. Now, this power strip, you can see the power inlets have a lot of space between them.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but if you need more space, this power strip can bend in any direction you want.
Whoa, it's like a snake.
It's like a snake. And also behind a desk, if you don't want it to stretch all the way out because you can't reach back there, it could be a circle around one of the legs of the desk. It's pretty clever. The strange thing is, it's also it's a new company that I met the people at CES. They call themselves Quirky, and their object is to make quirky devices.
But the name of the company is not Quirky, I hope.
Yeah, yes, the name of the company is Quirky. The name of that device with all the little attachments is the Switch.
So this is from the Switch, same people as the Switch.
As the Switch.
Oh,
and this is
that's neat.
Yeah, and this is called Pivot Power. And it's also a surge protector, and it's under $30. So it's kind of clever.
Pivot
it has
power.
a heavy-duty cord, and it also has a flat plug, so it itself won't take up a lot of room when you plug it into the outlet to power it. So it's kind of fun. The Pivot Power.
Pivot Power. You have done probably in your time more power strips than
Yes.
anybody else.
Yes. Yes. I think I told you one day I was unplugging something and I was saying, you know what? I just plugged a power strip in there and the little grounded light didn't light. So, you know, why is the grounded light not light? So I go to that power strip, onto the next power strip, onto the next power strip. These are all daisy chained, by the way, into the next power strip. And I realized that it's plugged into a little extension cord. And I go, how did this happen?
This is a fire waiting to happen, Dick. You shouldn't.
Yeah, well, so
I hope you fixed that.
I know exactly how that happens. You need something, you want to see it work right away.
Right.
You plug in the first extension cord you find, and then you go, oh, wait, it's a 3-prong. I can cheat at this. And then you suddenly forget where you started, and you keep building and building, not realizing that the foundation plug is not good enough. But I've changed all that now, and I've checked them all.
Good. So are you? Would you like to see the 3D studio, 3D model that OceanStudio.com did?
Yes, I do.
So Brent By at OceanStudio.com is doing our lighting. He is our lighting guy and our camera guy, and he has. So you've seen this part, which is the front of the.
Yeah, but I didn't see. You know, it was just an empty building. You put those portholes in, right? Those
No, these were just open windows. So we needed to control the light that's coming in because there's a lot of afternoon light. I am not a master. No, this is not going to work. Stop it. I'm not a master of this program. Huh? The hand. But how do I pan it? What? But how do I, like, rotate it? Is there a modifier key? A menu's not going to do me any good. Oh, orbit. Okay, let's do an orbit. Okay, there we go. So this is you on the front, okay?
Okay.
You've come to the right place. This is the front door. Should we go through the front door? And
Oh, yeah. Unless I have to use the, is there employee entrance?
yeah, that's way down the block. There's a dog groomer's you can go through if you.
Oh, okay.
So what I like is that you can come to the front of the storefront and look through the windows and see us working, because we intentionally put the studio right in the front so you could see us working. But if you come here, we don't want you to do that. We want you to walk through the door. Let me see if I can figure out how the hell this works. Look around. Walk. So what does that mean? I look at this. Got little feet. This is Google SketchUp. Let's walk.
Will I be bigger than in real life? This is a huge building. If that's me in scale.
Oh, look, I'm walking. Now I'm going to walk forward. Okay, let's walk. Okay, now try to go through the door, but if you can't, just go through the glass. It's okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Well, I went through a window,
I think we went through the window. Okay. God, I'm disoriented. Okay, now you're looking up above. Let's pan again. Pan. Go down. Here we go. Okay. 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 So we'll make you about 8 feet tall, okay?
Okay,
now,
good.
Okay, now walk. Okay.
We're
I have no control of where we're going here. So this is Alex Lindsay's area. I don't want to go there. Can we walk over here? Yes, thank you. So this is not yet the. I don't know why Brent didn't put in the TWiT logo. That's going to go there, and there'll be a reception desk. I guess he's kind of. This is the state of the studio right now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the locking special top security door that we're just going to float through. Okay. Whoa! Watch the wall! Watch the wall!
No, I hit somebody's brick.
We're
I got
trapped.
blood on
Where are
somebody's
we?
brick.
We're trapped in here. This thing is a piece of crap. Option run shift, move vertically or sideways. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, we're back in here. Okay. So just you have to peek through the window.
I assume in real life it'll be easier getting around the studio.
I hope to God it is. All right, walk. Okay. Now, you're looking at, this is actually, Brent did a really good job. Apparently we can't get through this wall. We're trapped in it. Well, I'm trapped in the wall. Help me. Help me. Shift to move vertically or sideways. Help me. Oh dear. Now we're floating in space.
We're up.
Oh no, we're gonna crash into the basement. Oh God. Okay, up. Okay. Stop laughing. The other room, they're laughing at me. They're mocking me. Okay, click and drag to walk. That was no. Anyway, there's a tour of the TWiT Cottage. I hope you've enjoyed it.
It would have been quicker for me to just fly out there.
If you click the tabs on the top, it'll fly in.
Click the tabs on the top. Oh, okay. So here's my. Okay, so this is Belly of the Whale. I don't know what that is. Ooh. Okay, so there we go. That's good. That's good. So there's the Stargate. If you look to the right, this is where Tom Merritt and Ayaz Akhtar and Sarah Lane and Jason Howell will be. This will be our newsroom. I don't know what that white thing is. That's something. That's a box. And then if you look...
Was it employees who didn't work out?
They're in there, right in there. Or future employees. We're growing.
Future employees.
This is where TWiT will be. There'll be a round table right here, and that's going to be a TWiT gear.
Basketball court.
Yeah. I think the GizWiz might be, I don't know, might be here in this area right here. There's going to be like a living room set. And then offices and desks. And then this, when I do the GizWiz and you're not in town, I'll do it from here. This is my offices in here. So the cottage is going to all go in here.
Okay.
This isn't done yet. We have other stuff. But the entire cottage goes in that little room. Isn't that great? That's actually going to be my office. So if we go through this door here, I'm starting to get the hang of this. Watch this. See if I can get through the door. There's editors are over here like that. And then if we go through, I said if we go through the door, never mind. Help, run. So anyway, you kind of get the idea.
Yeah.
We'll make this available to people, but I want to thank Brent from motionstudio.com for doing this. And if you've got Google SketchUp, which is free, you can do exactly what I'm doing, which is basically get lost. Here's the TWiT roundtable. Oh, this is better where you just fly around.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
There's the TNT. And now,
I like the leg irons in the editor's room.
Well, we don't want them. They like to take long lunches.
No, I know.
We don't really want them to do that. So this is it. This is
And that clock painted on the wall at 5 to 5 was a good move.
Oh, yeah. They'll never know, will they? I'm trapped in the wall again.
I like it.
I don't know what's going on here. Okay.
Up.
Whoa. Whoa. That's actually the view from the spy cam is kind of this. So if that's what you're seeing if you're looking from our spy cam. A little bit higher.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
And there's where we keep the dead people. So there you go. A little virtual tour thanks to Brent By of the new TWiT cottage, or we call it the brick TWiT house. And I didn't show you where your bricks should go, but it's in the right where we first went in. That's where your bricks will go. All right, we're going to take a little break. When I come back, Oliver is here to show us iStop Motion, which is my turn the table turkey for the week, and then we'll have a warehouse gadget too. Before we do that, excellent. I want to mention our good friends at Netflix. Are you a Netflix member yet? If you is not, you ought to be. Netflix.com. Go there right now. Actually, Netflix.com/twit, and you can sign up for 30 days free. Now, I think a lot of people know Netflix is a DVD by mail service available in the U.S. I think in Canada now, too. The idea being that you make a queue of all the movies you want. They send you the first few, depending on which subscription you have. Take your time watching them. You could take months if you want. There's no late fees. When you're done, you pop them in the return postage-paid envelope, and the next movie in your queue will be sent to you in as little as a business day. So it's a really great way to watch DVDs. And frankly, I've been a member for, well, let me just see if I go to my account, I think since 2000, December 2000, member since November 2000. Long time. But here's the new thing that they introduced just a few years ago that I am absolutely in love with. It's called Watch Instantly. Many of the great Netflix movies are available for instant streaming to your computer, your PlayStation 3, your Xbox 360, your Nintendo Wii, your Roku box. Many modern Blu-ray players and DVDs, they all do this. Look at these are all the new movies. Oh, Reservoir Dogs is a great. Oh, Opposite Day. Dane Cook. Lots of great stuff. I want you to check it out. Netflix.com/twit. 30 days free. Oh, my good friend Steve Levine just came in. I'm going to say hi to Steve in a second, too. It's kind of a party today. Netflix.com/twit. 30 days free. Now, I know many of you are already Netflix subscribers, so tell mom, dad, sis, brother. Let them know about Netflix so if they don't know, this movie. See, if I ever need to be uplifted, I watch Jerry Maguire. I love that movie. Show me the money. You remember that movie? Did you ever see that movie, Jerry Maguire?
I have not.
If you had Netflix, you could watch it. Well, let's just watch it right now. In fact, let's forget the rest of the show and just watch a little bit of Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, I would say 45 minutes in, you could do another commercial. So
yeah,
go,
we'll watch a little bit. No. You can see my son. I don't know why he's watching Happy Tree Friends. Deceptively adorable buck-toothed critters, giggles, cuddles, and all their forest dwelling. Henry's been smoking pot again.
I was just going to say, what is that voice?
This is another great reason to have Netflix. No, Henry, it's Henry's funny. He does not, by the way, he does not use, I'm very proud to say, but he does have a great quirky sense of humor. And I think what happens is his friends come over and he puts this on and just waits till they go, what are we watching? That's the beauty of Netflix, too. If you have little kids, lots of great TV shows for kids. It's just wonderful. Netflix.com/twit. Give it a try. You're going to love it. Oh, the Happy Tree Friends all die, so it's okay.
Oh, good.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Isn't that wonderful? So it's my turn, isn't it? Why don't you do a little intro, and I'll get ready for Turn the Table Turkey.
Hey, Dick DeBartolo. Once in every show, we turn to Mr. Laporte for his pick. Now, often it's a piece of crap. But then sometimes it's really not that bad on Turn the Table Turkey.
Leon looks under his desk to find some crap to share. Dick says that's metaphorical way. It's Turn the Table Tuesday.
How are you? Oh, where's my picture? There we are. Hello, Dickie D. Now,
hey, Leo.
I appreciate you not saying that this is a piece of crap, since after all, the man who
I know
wrote
that
it
you got outside help.
is sitting here. It would be kind of embarrassing for me to say this is terrible. In fact, it's not. Oliver Breidenbach is here, all the way from Germany, right?
Yeah.
Where in Germany?
Now I'm really proud to be here.
Oliver's been here before. He's a great friend. We love all of his stuff. He's with Boinx TV, and actually Boinx does really great broadcast software so that you can use your Mac to do what we do, which is switch, do lower thirds, and all of that stuff. Just $500, which is great. You can try it for free at boinx.com. But actually, that's not what I wanted to talk about today. This is one of my favorite programs for people with kids, schools, and so forth. But even maybe you, if you've ever wanted to do, a stop-action movie?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun? You know, Godzilla or whatever. Stop-action is what Harry Harryhausen was famous for with King
the
Kong.
special effects guy.
Really
yeah.
amazing stuff. Well, Oliver's company, Boinx, does something called iStop-motion. Now, this is absolutely the king of stop-motion software. What kind of cameras? It just works with any video camera? Or?
It works with a lot of video cameras, digital photo cameras.
Now that the DSLRs...
and USB cameras, like the webcams and stuff like that.
They've added a new feature that I really like, Dick. It is called tilt shift. Remember in the Social Network... the cruise scene, the movie about Facebook, and the cruise scene, they're at the Henley Regatta in England. Yeah. And it's a beautiful scene, but it's kind of weird because most of it's out of focus except for the ship. It's a technique called tilt shift photography that really is great for stop motion because what it does is make everything look like toys. So if you do tilt shift from from a building looking down, you can make everything look like toys. And well, I'll give you an example. Here's a video from the Boinx.tv site. This is iStop-motion using their tilt shift software feature. So first of all,
that is in Munich. The view onto the BMW plant. Actually.
So these aren't toys. These are real cars.
Real cars.
Okay.
It's a time lapse actually.
But watch this, because as you use the tilt shift in iStop-motion, now doesn't it look like toys?
Yeah.
Don't those people look like, plastic people? Like little... It's such a cool technique. Now, because you're using stop motion...
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. They look like
neat?
toy trains.
They look like toy trains. So with adding tilt shift, it's really kind of not what you would actually think of doing in a stop motion program, but it really it's a neat effect.
Yeah, yeah.
Was it your idea? Who thought this up?
It's kind of obvious to, there's lots of these photography apps that do cool filters
on the iPhone and so forth. Yeah.
So it's kind of obvious to think about how you can put that into, because what you basically do is you shoot a series of still images and then turn them back into a movie, right?
Right.
So everything that you might love about still photography, it does make sense to add to.
So tell us a little bit about how this works, Oliver. First of all, it's $49. It's very affordable.
$49, yeah.
Yep. It's a Mac only. Sorry.
Mac only software. Yes.
But do you hook the camera up to your computer?
You hook the camera up to the computer, and the computer controls the camera. So there's like this red button that takes a picture.
Okay.
And the pictures are taken. You build a scene in front of the camera, like. When you do it with Legos, they call it brick films. So it's in
well, this
line
is
with
like
your
how Wallace and Gromit is done.
This
right?
is or your favorite, Shaun the Sheep. You could do a Shaun the Sheep.
And Shaun the Sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it takes the picture.
And if you go way back, like gorillas,
Right, King Kong.
King Kong, yeah.
But kids love this because first of all, they have the patience. I mean, I'm so ADD. I do 5 frames and I go, okay, what's next? But the kids really seem to get into it in such
5 frames is enough.
Huh?
It's enough. 5 frames.
5 frames is plenty, really. So they're doing amazing stuff in schools and everywhere. Now you have iStop-motion Home, Express, and Pro. What is the difference between those different versions?
Basically, there's a couple of aids or tools that you can use, and the Express version is sort of like what every pro animator will want to have. The home version is for people who want to spend an afternoon or weekend creating a movie, and the Express version is for people who do it as more regularly.
Right.
And there's amazingly many of them around, doing all kinds of interesting stories.
Here, let's put one of these stories on here. This is, and by the way, it has a built-in upload to YouTube, which makes it very easy for you to share your film after you make it. This is kind of dystopian, I think. Design flaw by the duck cow. So this is the other point: is that kids love it, but frankly,
yeah, it's also been used by professional ad agencies, for example, for videos that actually, and Paul Simon's video, the one that came out before Christmas, that was done with
iStop Motion.
iStop Motion.
Wow! So pros are using it.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Like 3-year-old kid, and on the other end of the spectrum, then there's like the real pros, right?
This is all done with Legos, but it's amazing you can make a dystopian film with Legos. These are people's heads.
That's great.
Yeah, these films are called the brick films. So
brick films. This is a whole style. Yeah. So it's an assembly line of Lego men. Isn't that great? You can also make it smoother or more. You can tell. You can choose how many your frame rate.
So if you look at Wallace and Gromit, for example, they deliberately make it a little less smooth.
They want you to know.
Yeah, they want you to know.
That's part of the style.
What was the other movie called? There was another.
Oh yeah. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
And that was very, very smooth.
Right.
And you didn't really see that it was stop motion animation. You thought it might be.
The fabulous Mr. Fox was kind of amazing. I know not done with iStop Motion, but they would have the fur move and so forth, and it was really pretty amazing what they were able to do with stop motion.
Mostly if they do something like Wallace and Gromit, they usually mix several techniques, right? So.
Right. So if you have almost, if you go to the site, you can see, if you go to boinx.com, you can see which cameras are supported by the iStop Motion software. But it's a great range of cameras, including a lot of point-and-shoot, inexpensive point-and-shoot cameras, video cameras. I'd say nowadays more and more people are probably using digital still cameras than they are using the video cameras. How many people?
Yeah, video cameras is a little bit more fun because of the immediate, you get the live video from the camera,
right? So you can see what you're getting right away.
And you see with like an onion skinning, you see which parts you have moved. So if you accidentally moved something or you forgot to move something, you see it right away.
So you have a database of still cameras that users created, and so people can see all of.
There's a little bit of code in the software that actually checks if your camera works,
that's great.
And then you can submit it to our website. And
quite a few of them do, and if you've got a lot of the Canon Power Shots work fully. That's a very good one. The Vixie is actually the one that we're buying now for our studios works. So this is really cool. And I love it that it's $49, but you can try. There's a trial version as well.
There's a trial version. You can download it from the website. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's also available at the Mac App Store, of course.
Oh, that's nice. For $49 on the Mac App Store? Very smart. boinxsoftware.com. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't showing the page. I was showing you, Dick. I apologize.
It's okay.
I mean, I like to look
I was pretending to be the page.
I know. You were just moving in a very stutter step motion. That's good. He was very effective. It's very realistic. iStop Motion. That's my pick of the week. What do you think now, Dick? Huh? What do you think now?
I think it's good. I think you set a new level, a new bar level of height.
Well, when
not in the other direction.
Oliver said he was going to be in studio because he's out for the Worldwide Developers Conference for the Apple Conference. I said, well, let's do that then. Oliver Breidenbach. Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by and giving us a demo of
Thanks for saving his bacon, Oliver.
Once again, I've escaped your clutches, Dick DeBartolo, but not for long, because now, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, as always happens on this show, things are going to get just a little dark, just a little gloomy, as we step down Broadway and hang a left at Columbus Circle, head north on 7th Avenue, to a gigantic stone tower. It looks like it's dripping. The moss on the windows make it look like no one's been there in years, and in fact, no one has, because as everybody knows, what goes in never comes out of Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy. Together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the little old gadget killer Dick. Hi, Dick.
Leo, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. Notice you can walk 2 feet further into the warehouse now.
I can. Where'd all that crap go?
The crap is on its way, winging across America to waiting hands who bought a box of crap.
Wait a minute. You're saying people actually pay for this junk?
It's really great fun. I mean, I've really been stupid because I'm sending him mad pins that have been made in 30 years, but you know. The upside for me is I'm getting some space in the warehouse, which was really ridiculous because I had too much crap. And people seem to be finding uses for the stuff, so I'm very happy about it.
It's actually a really interesting marketing technique that Woot.com kind of, I think Woot was the first, but many now offer these ideas. Well, you know what? Wait a minute. I take it back. Woot was not the first. Didn't the back of comic books, couldn't you get like a mystery?
No, I think you could.
Yeah. I think that's where it started.
Yeah.
The mystery
I
grab
totally
bag.
Forgot that.
Yeah, question mark. We can't tell you what's inside, but it's worth more than $3.
Yeah. Well, I charge $20 and it's worth more than $20.
Amazing.
So
How does he do it?
Yeah. So this is, now that I'm back to one rear corner of the warehouse, I found something, I got it 15 years ago. I thought the guy had a good idea. He invented this little device, and he called Take It. And the object was that people who carry attaché cases and have a wet umbrella, now you're carrying two things. Or if you just want to carry your umbrella to work, it usually doesn't fit in the attaché case. So the little Take It device goes on to the top of an attaché case. If you go to GizWiz.Biz, Leo, I just uploaded this photo. So it locks over the handle of your attaché case. Then there's a roll-up tube that you roll up your umbrella in. And then there are some Velcro snaps that hold the umbrella in place. And now you're automatically carrying your umbrella around hands-free.
This sounds like something you'd see in Mad Men or something.
Yeah, and the guy was going to sell them for like $15, and I said, "You have a hit on your hands." But I never ever saw them on sale. The back of the device is K5 Industries, and I did a web search for K5. There are about 5 different K5 Industries, but none of them are producing products. There's what it looks like. So it's a clever idea that never, ever caught on. And then I'm not going to put in a box of crap because I think it is a good idea, and I'll probably use it since it may be the only one in existence.
You know why I didn't catch on? Because does anybody carry an attaché case anymore?
You know, well, don't forget, this is 15 years ago, but that's an interesting point. Everybody now is, well, you know, Leo, we don't wear suits and stuff. What do you carry? Backpack, right?
People with fanny packs or backpacks or...
or Scotty vests.
A Scotty vest with pouches. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you live in Manhattan. Do guys still walk in their London fog raincoats with their fedoras and an attaché case, walk down the street? I mean, do you still see that?
No one that I know in this city. But then at 9 a.m. when they go to work, I'm
fast
sound
asleep. You're smart, man.
Does Scotty vest have some sort of a coat with a sleeve that you could shove an umbrella up it?
No, but I'm going to tell Scott he should make such a thing.
Hey, Scott. Hello,
Scott. So somebody's saying, and I think this is true, there may be a market for this kind of thing for like a monopod for camera, for photographers.
You know what? Yeah, there we go. This would be great. something that would lock over a camera case or
Right.
a camera bag.
Right.
And that's a better idea. Yeah.
Well, maybe they went out of business a little too soon.
Exactly. Not too soon for us because we can invent it. We'll make even more money
We'll
than
be
we are.
rich, diggity. You know what you should all do, by the way? Go to GizWiz.Biz right now. This is a new 3D version of your logo. I like it.
Yeah, no, it's been up there a while.
It looks like it was made out of clay, like a Wallace and Gromit. You should have an stop motion video every once in a while, like the mustache. You go, "Dit-dit-dit-dit," or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Can somebody make
again.
that?
Would
for
you
me?
do the sound effects for
Yeah,
me?
I'll do the. "Dit-dit-dit-dit."
I like that. Okay, yeah. Let me recall. I got it. Send me a WAV file, would you?
Yeah, sure, right away. So when you go to GizWiz.Biz, there's many things to see and do. The GizWiz visits the tech guy. That's when you're on the radio show. The GizWiz at World News Now. That's what we're going to do later. You're going to do the Father's Day things. And
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. You appear on something called Computer America, which sounds crappy, but I'm sure it's fine. And then inside, I'm just jealous. Inside the GizWiz podcast, of course, it's called the Daily GizWiz, but you don't have a pen you could fix that with. But then
we have to get Myra to fix that.
yeah, you have to have a
for me.
professional to do it. But then you can go to the What the Heck Is It game. This is a chance for you to win a Mad magazine autographed by the one and only Dick DeBartolo, Mad's maddest writer. And all you have to do is either figure out what the heck this is or come up with a crazy, wacky answer. Actually, there's 12 Mads for the correct answer, 24 for cute, silly answers. So really, you'd be better off not, even if you know what it is, you have a better chance of winning. Well, that's not true. I know what this is exactly, but I'm not going to say.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, no, you could say it because usually they're so far off.
It's a cufflink, right?
Oh.
It's a cufflink. It's exactly what it is. See, there's the T that goes in the thing, and on the other side,
Employees cannot enter this. Oh, wait, employers
not allowed. Send your
Not
entry to Dick at GizWiz.Biz.com by midnight, June 30th. You only have a couple of weeks left.
No, Dick at GizWiz.Biz.
Well, you better fix that then, because that's what it says here.
What?
That won't work. Have you been getting any entries this month? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah. I got like a couple of hundred.
Well,
does it really say that?
It's yeah. Look at the I'm going to send you an email. You say, Dick at GizWiz.Biz.com. Do you actually even have that domain?
Yeah, I have every domain. You know what, Leo? It's so funny. I was sitting at my computer the other day, and I said, "You know what? I wonder. I don't think I ever took Disneyland.com." And so I typed in Disneyland.com, and a picture of this office building comes up, and I go, "Oh, it's taken." And then I look close, and I said, "Oh no,
that's mine. That's me."
Yeah,
well, actually, GizWiz.Biz.com takes me to, drum roll, please, GizWiz.Biz.
Oh, the old version.
It's the old site, so it would still
I have
work.
to fix that. Sorry about that.
So no, the new email though would be better, which is Dick at GizWiz.Biz. But it sounds like the old one would still work.
It would still work. And also, if you want a box of crap, I've not put it on my website yet because I'm just doing people who listen to the show and people in the chat room.
Oh, that's nice. So you're giving priority access.
Yeah, because, it's not an unlimited amount of crap. So I figured I'd rather sell it. I'd rather stick my friends.
I can't thank you enough, and all of us here at the TWiT Enterprise, thank you for giving us early access to your crap.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm honored. It's just
you
touching.
should be. You should be.
Touching thing.
Yeah, some of that crap I gathered just so we could talk about it on the.
It's our crap. It's our crap.
Daily.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And now a letter to the WizGiz.
Yes, exactly. And it's funny. This is from Rob M. Lansing in MI, Michigan. And he said, this is not a letter for the weekly, daily, semi-monthly, annual daily GizWiz, but I need to know what you would do in the situation, and please forward it to Leo in case he has something to add. But I thought I would make it a letter because people in the chat room and our listeners have
They
a
know
great
everything.
amount of.
They know
Yeah,
it
they
all.
do. Yeah. So this is Rob's problem. Friends from his church are leaving this fall to go on a 2-year mission to Mozambique.
Wow.
They're going to take several electronic devices, a Lenovo laptop and probably an iPad, Kindle to entertain kids. But they'll be miles from electricity. And he wanted to know if either you or I, Leo, knew of a good solar backpack.
Oh.
Or a solar backpack charger or a standalone solar charger. And I did one years and years ago, but I can't even remember. I have to go back through the old files. But I thought that when you go out on the road with your webcam device there, you don't develop your own power.
No, we have to plug it in, Dick.
You plug it in. Okay.
But you know, it's so funny you should say this because, you know, I just came back from this thing I mentioned, Foo Camp.
Yeah.
And there was somebody there showing off what he called the solar suitcase. And I don't know if it's, I should look and see. This was actually, the idea was something that you could bring to a third world nation.
Oh.
And so maybe this is relevant. They were using
that's what I thought, you know, is that if we mention it, oh, okay, is that it?
They were using it to power headlamps and walkie-talkies at the municipal hospital. So that's going to be at least, this is WeCareSolar.com, if you want to know more about that, WeCare Solar. And then I think there are other places, you know, I wish I'd gotten some information on this solar suitcase while I was there. It was kind of cool. The idea is these have been developed for emergency situations.
Okay, this is probably just the kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. He has till the fall. So if either one of us find out more,
well, let me see if I can find an address for the solar
let
suitcase.
Rob know.
You know, because they're making these for these particular situations. They've made only 12, but they're working on 4 more for UNICEF. I don't know if they've commercialized this, I guess, is the question. But it's a high school that's making this.
Wow.
Yeah. So there must be ways to make these happen. Let's see here. It's renewableenergyworld.com has something they call a solar suitcase, too. The issue, of course, is how much power you can get out of these panels.
Yeah.
Because they're so, you know, they're still fairly inefficient.
That's true. But the thing is, he's not, you know, the Lenovo notebook would be the biggest power grabber. And if it's not a huge screen.
If you're willing to put up with, you know, charging all day and then using it for an hour or two every night, I'm sure you can find something. Here, the chat room has sent me a link to thinkgeek.com. Raymond J. Thoth II. He sent me a link to thinkgeek.com/gadgets/travel power. And you see on this page they have many ways of doing it. He said mostly they're for portable, they're for small. You know, you've used these before.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, we have things to, you know, to charge our cell phone and stuff, but I think he was looking for something.
Even more. Well, here's a huge capacity solar charger and battery. That's $200. It's a pretty big panel. Strong enough to power up a laptop. 20,000 milliamp hours.
That's pretty decent.
Recharges quickly via AC.
Oh, great.
Or solar energy. So, you know,
okay.
What you'd need to find out is how long does it take to develop 20,000 milliamp hours. That's a lot of power. You know, a typical cell phone battery is 1,500 milliamp hours. So 20,000 is quite a few. It comes with an adapter tip.
Desert for 30 days.
Yeah, well, that's the issue, and I don't see here. But you know, the Think Geek folks are good. If you call them, you could probably find out. It is only $200. It's a big enough panel that it, you know, probably, well, it's about as big as a laptop itself. You know, this is what's deceptive about this. Yeah, sure, the battery can hold 20,000 milliamp hours. The question you want to ask is how long does it, on a bright sunny day, how long would it take to fill it up, to charge up 20,000 milliamp hours?
All right. Well, I think this is all good info. And like I said, it's not till the fall.
There's still time for somebody to invent a way
There's
to
still
do
time
this.
for suggestions.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat room saying 8 to 10 hours. So if that's all,
8 to 10 hours to charge it, that would be
that's
great.
what you want, right? Because then you can. Here's another one from Brunton Freedom Power. These guys, this is the U.S. Cavalry Portable Power Pack. This is only $69.99. I don't know if that's going to have as much juice. It's a little smaller. The panel's not so big. Well, it doesn't, but people can go to uscav.com. Let's see. The chat room's giving me a lot of great information. Somebody in the chat room said a great site for these kinds of things is goalzero.com. Thank you, the Rizza. See, this is good. This is crowdsourcing information. Portable solar power. So, and then they even say which solar kit is best for you. Well, look at this.
Oh, this is all good.
This is what you want. Goalzero.com. Look at this. The solar generator. It's expensive. $769. It will power 2+ computers, 4+ lights, and a 12-volt fridge. It's the Extreme 350 Adventure Kit. Store 350 watts of power.
Wow.
Man. Power a laptop for 10 hours, can recharge an iPad up to 15 times. I wish they'd give you, though, the stats you want, which is how long it takes to power it up, you know?
Please buy 3 of our smaller units to charge this one large unit.
This actually doesn't come with the solar panel, so you'd have to also buy this, the Boulder 30 solar panel. That's $300. Collect 30 watts of power from the sun. I guess they're getting better. Charges the Extreme 350 power pack in 20 to 25 hours.
And
so that's
they
the
are
issue.
dropping a bit.
Yeah, a bit.
Right.
A bit. Dick, the time has come to say goodbye to all our family. DIC, see you real soon. KDEBAR, because R not. AOTOLO.
I'll be EHERE.
Bye-bye.
Bye.